Welcome back, folks. Now, yesterday I did a video on the possible Trump indictment. And today I'm going to get into why his pending arrest on Tuesday, as we're being told, is completely unlawful. It is 100% political and will literally turn us into a banana republic moving forward. So let's get into it. Alvin Bragg received $1 million from George Soros, the leftist billionaire who bought a lot of DA races across America, where the DAs are now turning their cities upside down with progressive woke policies. And now, once again, the Democrats are going after Trump. To start off with, this case goes back between 5 and 7 years, depending on when you want to say it was official, okay? The statute of limitations for this case ran out 2 years ago. And just like the Russian collusion story that was made out of whole cloth and impeaching him when the transcript of a phone call shows that he didn't say what they impeached him for saying, and even when they held a Senate trial after the bogus second impeachment, when the president was already out of office, the legal theory for what Alvin Bragg is doing is just pure abuse of our justice system. The sad thing is that the left of this country are all champing at the bit. We're finally going to get Trump. But that's like cheating at a game of chess to win. If you have to go outside of the accepted rules by both players in order to achieve your goals, then you are destroying the very system that you're making the claim you won in. And leftists don't give a damn. They be damned the entire system, which will affect us too. We got Trump. That's how sick they are. Okay, so here's what's going on. They're taking a business records misdemeanor that the statute of limitations ran out 2 years ago, and they're trying to morph it into a felony by attaching it to a second crime. Now, we don't yet know what that second crime is because they haven't said, but it could only be one of two things. It could be a campaign violation under state law, or it could be a campaign violation under federal law. Now, it can't be a campaign violation under state law because it was a federal election that we're talking about. You can't charge someone in the federal system from a state or local office. It can't be a campaign violation under U.S. statutory campaign laws because Bragg is a Manhattan DA, in other words. So local and state prosecutors can't bring charges on federal crimes, only state crimes. The other problem for this political hack prosecutor Bragg is that he has to prove that Trump was personally involved in falsifying business records. And he has to prove that Trump understood the intentionally complex campaign laws that nobody fully understands. It's like the tax code. You could call 10 CPAs with a question about tax code and you'll get 10 different answers. It's so convoluted. So Bragg would have to prove that Trump understood what the thing they're going after him for was against the law. And then, having known that it was against the law, they have to prove that he actually intended to break that law. And that's pretty much impossible to prove. It's too high a bar. And then, finally, they have to get around what's known as the dual purpose doctrine, meaning if Trump had a personal or business reason for paying money to Stormy Daniels, then according to the law, it is not a campaign contribution. And therefore, Trump didn't violate any laws whatsoever. Now, if this DA goes ahead and arrests Donald Trump, then the Democrats have crossed the Rubicon that we can never go back from. The Democrats have weaponized our justice system against Trump since the moment he came down the escalator to announce he was running for president as a Republican. But if they go this far, folks, if they actually arrest Donald Trump on bogus charges that they cannot prove in court, it would be an abuse of power that the country will forevermore never trust the justice system again over. The Department of Justice spent years looking at this, and they found nothing. The Federal Elections Commission also looked at it, and they both said that the law just isn't there. The facts don't support it. On top of that, Alvin Bragg's predecessor, Cyrus Vance, he spent years trying to find something related to the Stormy Daniels payment, And in the end, he walked away from it, saying that there is nothing there. What the Democrats are doing is using the justice system for politically motivated prosecutions. Even the leftists should be upset about this, because if they'll do it to a former president of the United States, what makes you think they won't do this to you? Eventually, leftists will start to eat their own, because they always do when they run out of people on the other side to persecute. The astonishing thing about all of this is that people on both sides of the aisle, people in the know of these things, are saying that if Alvin Bragg goes forward and arrests Donald Trump, that it will turn out being the end of the progressives in this country. Mark my words, it will become the end, because people will finally wake up and say, these people are nuts. They do not have our best interests at heart. Trump said on his social media site, Truth Social, that he will be arrested on Tuesday. Now, don't go there to protest, because we already know from a couple years ago that conservatives are not allowed to protest. It's a two-tiered justice system and a two-tiered constitutional rights country right now, thanks to the same people who have been trying to persecute Trump. Show your support online. All right, call your elected representatives from local, state, and federal levels and tell them that you are sick and tired of our justice system being abused in this manner. Folks, that's the best we can do at this point, because the Democrats have set it up so that we're not even allowed to complain or voice ourselves. And we just have to pray to God that some common sense will come to the Democrats, who are so terrified that Trump will run and win in 2024, that they will cross this Rubicon and end our constitutional republic as we know it from now on. All right. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to support the channel, visit rpwmedia.com. Share all of our stories. Share this video with like-minded people. We'll see you in the next one.